Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is going to be a 2 looks video with the Give Me Glow Pastel Dreams palette. I'm really excited about doing this video. This was actually a subscriber gift. Maddie, thank you so much if you watch this. I'm so appreciative and grateful. I talked myself out of it 100 times and I'm just so happy I have it in my possession. In addition to the 2 looks in this video, I have already done a first impressions and an Instagram video if you need some extra inspiration. And then as far as my jewelry, wig, details, all that good stuff, I will be giving those details with each look. So just stay tuned until the video if you're curious about anything that I'm currently wearing. Yeah, we're gonna get into it, do some looks. At the very end, I will give you my thoughts on the palette, how I feel about it, how I feel like everything performed, all that good stuff. All right, without further ado then, let's just hop in. I don't really have too much to say in this intro, so let's just go create some looks. Hello, how's it going? Look number 1, it's Monday the 7th. I'm getting ready for work, and I thought today would be a great day to start this video and do look number 1. I'm feeling bluey greeny today. I want to play with just kind of the mint and that kind of vibe, you know? That's what I'm feeling. So I'm gonna prime with the Smashbox lid primer in light. I did run out of my Urban Decay primer potion, so I'm just going back to my OG favorite. And I've used this twice now, for the first time in a long time, and I think this is still my favorite. The Urban Decay one's really good, but this one is just so lovely. Blends out nice and creamy, and I like the little bit of tint. It has more tint than the Urban Decay one. I don't know, doesn't matter, I'm rambling. Okay, so Magic Mint, I want to go kind of on the majority of my crease, lower lash line, out here. I just want the blue to be a little bit in the front. So I'm gonna take this Kaleidos S3 brush. It's kind of like a tapered blending brush, so I can kind of pack and blend at the same time. All right, Magic Mint. I'm just gonna start slowly building this up. Ooh, look how beautiful that color is. I love it. And I don't want this look to be crazy blown out. I really don't like my pastel looks to be super blown out unless I have dark shades to play with it, which I do not in this palette. It's more of just a pastel palette. There isn't depth in it. So I'm gonna keep it a little bit tighter to my eye. I will pop a little against the lower lash line out here. Again, trying to keep it pretty close. This looks gonna be pretty simple. I just wanted to play with these colors specifically, but I am gonna do a really pretty rainbow smoky lower lash line look tomorrow, just to give some more placement ideas for pastels or colors in general. So I'm just gonna wipe this brush off, and then with just the remaining little bit, I'm gonna use that to just softly blend at my edge here. Just like so. Look how beautiful that color is. It's so pretty. And now I wanna take the Queen of the Cloud shade, this blue one. This palette is so awkward to hold because it's quite large. I'm gonna take that on another just kind of tapered blending brush. This is a very old Colourpop one. I don't know the exact name because it doesn't exist anymore. This was back before they even made brushes. It was a random thing, but I'm gonna focus that on this front part just to kind of add a little bit of that bluiness into the look so it's not just green. Oh, I love this combination. Blues and greens always get my heart going. In particular, I just love a pastel blue like this shade. It's so pretty. It reminds me of Blue Raspberry Candy. I talked about that in my first impressions video, but it still stands true. I'm just gonna go back in with my Magic Mint color just to lightly blend in between the blue and green. Oh, I love that so much. I love it, I love it, I love it. And now for the lid, I do want to use the Too High for this shade because I think that'll be just really cute smeared across, and I am going to use a little bit of NYX Glitter Primer as usual because I use it with all of my shimmers. I'm just going to use my finger because I'm not going for precision today. I'm not trying to do a cut crease. I just want a pop of this shimmer across the lid. So it's gonna be really cute. All right, taking a little bit of Too High for this. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Oh, it's so reflective. It's so shiny. It's so pretty. Oh, I love that. I'm gonna take a little bit more of Magic Mint, just a teeny little bit, just to lightly buff where the edge is. And then same with my pastel blue matte just to buff where the edge is so it can flow from matte to shimmer nicely. Oh, it's so cute. Such a simple look, but it's just so pretty. For my inner corner, I want to use Daydream. I feel like I've defaulted to this as my inner corner a lot lately with this palette, but it's just really pretty. And I have very pinky cheeks. I kind of mixed the matte orange and the matte pink in this palette for my blush, and I used like a pinky highlight. So I thought this would kind of go with my cheeks. Oh, look how cute that is. I love it. I don't even know how to describe this look. It's just simple, cute. I like these tones I have going on. Clearly I was feeling that vibe with my like jewelry and stuff. Yeah, this is the look. Very simple, I know, but sometimes simple is good. You don't always have to do a cut crease in every look. So I'm gonna repeat this on the other eye, throw on my lashes, eye pencil, and something on my lips, and I will be back to finish this look. All right, look number 1 is complete, and I totally realized I didn't even give you my jewelry details for this look. I guess you won't be able to see it, but just in case it matters, my necklace today is Shop Sun & Co. You can use my affiliate code BEAUTBEAN for 10% off. Plugs are Love Kills Boutique, and earrings are Spooky Doodle Club on Etsy. Oh, and this ring is Ana Luisa. Okay, so rest of my makeup details, however, I went with the Fluffie Pencil from Colourpop. I thought this kind of bubblegum pink would complement the inner corner and add some contrast, and I'm really glad I made that decision. I feel like the pink with the mint is just really, really cute. My lashes are the style Mila from Noella Lashes, and the lipstick on my mouth today is Cherish from Sugarpill. Again, I just wanted a pink, but I didn't want like a bubblegum pink, because one, that doesn't look great on me, and two, I just didn't want that. I wanted kind of a neutral pink, so that's why I went with this one, and I really like it. So with all that being said, this is look number 1. It's very cute, very simple, but I love it. Let's move on now to look number 2. Hello, how's it going? Look number 2, it's Tuesday the 8th. I have errands to run today. So let's just hop into it and create a look. I have an idea. I think I loosely mentioned it yesterday. We're just gonna do kind of like a very smoky, lower lash line with pops of rainbow. I don't know if that makes sense, but we're gonna do it. Oh, let me give my details before I forget. This choker I think is from Shop Sun & Co. If it is, you can use my affiliate code BEAUTBEAN for 10% off. Plugs today are Hear No Evil Jewelry on Etsy. You can use my non-affiliated discount code BEAUTBEAN for 10% off. This ring is from Etta Love. This is a Charisma brand wig. Check my FAQ in the description box if you need spelling. And I think I got this hat at Target. Okay, let's just hop in. Gonna slap the Smashbox lid primer in light on my eye. You know, we're just gonna do both because we're only doing one shadow on each eye. I might as well just get that shadow slapped on both. Okay, so the shadow that's gonna get slapped all over is the La La Land, the matte purple. I'm just gonna have that all over the lid and lightly blend it in the crease. Nothing too crazy, I just want something on the lid, and obviously I'm feeling purple today. So this is the e.l.f. J Kiss J2 brush. It's like a tapered blending brush similar to what I used in look number 1, just so I can kind of pack on the lid and then lightly blend through the crease. Oh, I'm so excited for this look. I hope it turns out the way I'm envisioning. I think it's gonna be really pretty. There was once a time in my life, probably 4 years or so ago, where I really didn't like purple eyeshadow very much. I don't know why I didn't. I don't even have a good reason. It might just be because that was around the time where like orange and copper smoky eyes were all the rage. So I was like, I don't want cool tones at all. Keep those away from me. All right, off to a good start. Look is complete. No, I'm just kidding. So now I'm gonna take a black eye pencil. This is the NYX Epic Wear pencil in the shade Pitch Black. And I'm gonna take this and I'm just going to, well, I need to get closer to a mirror. I'm going to run this in my waterline and then make it all messy and smudgy right underneath by my lashes. It's gonna look very, very scary. Just like that. That's exactly what I want. It looks horrible, and that's good. So now I'm gonna take a pencil brush. This in particular is the e.l.f. J Kiss J4. I am just gonna go to town right up against it, keeping it really close to my lashes. I'm not like blending this down. I'll even wipe my brush off periodically. I'm just trying to get a smudged black lower lash line just for some smokiness, and then I'm going to use the base of this to layer my rainbow pastel shimmers. They're going to pop really cool on this black base, and I already know because I've already done a big winged look with black to layer shimmers on top of. This will just be like kind of a different version of that. So once it's kind of in this zone, I might even extend it a little bit and just kind of add a little bit of dusting to this outer corner just to add some depth. Yeah, just like that. So now that that's done, I'm just gonna kind of go through the rainbow and layer shimmers lightly on the lower lash line. Pink's gonna be my inner corner again, just because I don't know if I can fit 6 under my eyes. I have pretty big eyes, but they're only so big. So I think the pink will be my inner corner highlight, but I'm just gonna start with purple, then go to the blue shimmer, then the green shimmer, then the yellow shimmer, then the peach shimmer, and just kind of lightly do a little rainbow. There's a chance I might skip the peach if I run out of space, but I'm gonna take the Spectrum A12. I'm gonna use the same brush. I'll just wipe it off in between. So I'm gonna start with Lavender Sky. And I'm just going to very lightly pop a little of that right in the outer corner. It's gonna look crazy until it's done. And now I'm taking the blue. I'm gonna lightly press that right next to the purple. And again, I'm gonna wipe that brush off. And now I'm gonna take the green. And that's gonna go right next to the blue. I think I'm actually gonna go back in the purple a little bit, not just a little bit more. All right, wiping the brush off. Now taking the yellow. It's gonna go right there. Yeah, just like I suspected, I'm kind of out of space, so I'll be skipping the peach, but that's okay. And now I'm just gonna take that pink shimmer and highlight my inner corner with that. Need to add some more yellow. I think I lost my yellow a little bit. I'm gonna take the brush that I have with the purple matte now, very lightly. There's not even really any more product on this, just to lightly dust here so there's no harsh edge. And that's pretty much it. I think it's cool. It's just kind of like a little bit of a pop of rainbow on the lower lash line, but it's not crazy obvious. It's a little more subtle. It almost looks like, how do I describe it? Almost as if, picture like you have like vanilla ice cream and you put some M&Ms on it, and then after a while like some things started to kind of melt and get all mixed in, and there's a little bit of that color transferring off and getting a little bit swirled into the vanilla ice cream, but it's not like crazy impactful. It's just that light little sheen where it's like, is the color melting into that? That's kind of what this reminds me of, just like a little meltiness on the lower lash line. That makes no sense. I'm going to repeat the lower lash line on this eye now, throw on my lashes. There's already an eye pencil in my eye, and something on my lips, and I'll be back when I'm complete. I love this. I almost just spilled a whole cup of brushes just now. I hate when I do that. I love this. I think it's so cute. It's fairly minimalistic, but it has just that touch of interest. I love this. The lashes I'm wearing are the Mila ones again from Noella Lashes, and on my lips, you guys know I had to bust it out. The Bloom Gloss from Sugarpill. I feel like anytime I play with lavenders, I just have to play with this gloss. It's one of my favorites. It's so good. So yeah, look number 2. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm gonna be super content wearing this all day. Let's zoom out and I will give you my thoughts on the palette. Hello, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed my looks. Which of the 2 looks was your favorite? I think I'm vibing with this one the most. I just love it. Love the placement. I think it's really pretty. I love that purple matte on my lid. I did like look number 1 a lot, but I'm really, really feeling this one. Okay, let's talk about the palette itself. At the end of the day, first and foremost, this is just another like pastel rainbow palette, but I do appreciate that there are like an equal amount of mattes and shimmers. Like there's the matte and shimmer to complement each shade. Typically with pastel rainbow palettes that I've used in the past, it's usually all mattes with maybe a shimmer or 2. I like that there is the balance of mattes and shimmers, so you have a pretty wide variety of things you can do. I feel like you aren't stuck necessarily just doing like rainbow looks per se. You can kind of mix and match, play with different shimmers with different colors of mattes. It has a decent amount of variety, which I do appreciate. But I mean, you get variety with rainbow palettes at the end of the day. You can do whatever you want, but I just appreciate the balance of mattes and shimmers. As far as the matte formula goes, it's definitely gonna be different than Give Me Glow's traditional formula because it is pastel, it's more muted, it's more toned down, but I will say they are very pigmented pastels. They build up very nicely. I do believe they are gonna show up on a wide variety of skin tones. I've seen beautiful looks on Instagram that people with deeper skin tones have created, and it just looks phenomenal. Obviously, I'm a ghost. I can't speak as far as experience on how user-friendly it is on a wide variety of skin tones, but from what I've seen, this seems to build up and be pigmented enough to work on a large variety of people. I really didn't have any patchiness issues with anything. In my first impressions, I had kind of a minor issue blending the orange and the yellow together. It just had a weird blendy moment, but I really haven't had an issue since then. Everything has seemed to perform pretty nicely. think everything is pretty solid so far. As far as the shimmers go, they're so blinding, so reflective. The shimmers are the reason I wanted this palette in the first place. It's just, I love Give Me Glow shimmers. They're so rich and metallic and in your face, and I love everything about that, and this did not disappoint. They're very impactful, very in your face, very blinding. I absolutely adore them. The only criticism I think I have is with the lavender, and I didn't mention this when I was doing my looks. It was kind of an afterthought as I was finishing up on this eye here, but I feel like this lavender shimmer leans a little bit gray. I feel like I wish it had a little bit more purple to it, and it definitely is like a lavender golden kind of thing, but I feel like used in small doses, especially like how I just tried to do like the little pops of it here and ended up having to add more blue, I just feel like it can lean a little gray. It doesn't have as much undertone as I feel like the other shimmers do, but it is still beautiful regardless. I still enjoy using it. I just wish it had a little more purple to it. But I'm really enjoying this palette. I think it's really pretty. I'm so eternally grateful for this gift. I'm so excited to have this in my possession and in my collection. I've had so much fun with it. I would love to hear your thoughts. Did you pick this one up? Do you want to pick it up? Do you have pastel palettes in your collection already? If you do, what is your favorite pastel palette that you own? If you enjoyed this video, leave me a pastel colored emoji. And if you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's BEAUTBEAN. Follow me there. I post every single day. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.